Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen here once again. Well, despite the weather, and yes, you may hear rumbles of thunder and lightning, rumbles of thunder, or possibly see flashes of lightning in this video. Rest assured that I am hiding here, safe and sound, to avoid the weather. Now, before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel for more content like this, hit the bell for notification icons, and with that out of the way, let's get started, shall we? So as you know, this is when we're going to preview the Truck Series playoffs, and also have a few other NASCAR news and nuggets that I find interesting along the way. Mostly to be truck related news though. For stars, Connor Hill will make his debut driving for Hilgerman Racing at Richmond. I'm not too familiar regarding Hill, but I hope he has a good outing for his first effort with the team, and wish him lots of luck in that regard. Also, sadly, we got a little bit of a passing to point out with former Truck Series owner Kurt Rokerig. Apparently passed away owing an extended illness a few weeks ago. He mostly was a Truck Series owner during the late 90s. And for as I know, he never won anything or did any significant in terms of achievements in the Truck Series, but still, lots of prayers to his family, friends, and fans, just the same. And one other little bit of news I want to take care of right quick is this. Last week, as you recall, I talked about using a system that would essentially lift the car off the ground a little bit, so the car could be towed back to pit road, more or less. Well, that system has been confirmed and will be used beginning at Michigan. The teams will install it, and they will be attached to the tow truck drivers to tow the car back to pit road, more or less. And that's what it boils down to. So, with all the little bit of news taken care of, let's get to the meat of the story with the Truck Series playoffs. Now, according to NASCAR's website, I made a tiny mistake regarding the Talladega Truck Race, which will be on FS1 instead of Fox. So, whoops. But anyway, 8 drivers are locked in for the playoffs. There are Heim, Ekins, Majeski, Groot, Ankrum, and Envigar wins, and Tyler Gray on points. 2 drivers currently, Ben Rose and Tanner Gray, are also in on points. There is a spot for one more winner, but I get to those shortly who can get in on wins momentarily. You also got Dye and Frazier. They also get in on points, or on the outside looking in. Now, for Matt Crafton all the way down to Holmes, along with any other full-time Truck Series drivers who are eligible for the championship, they need a win. That's what it boils down to. And we'll see how this plays out next weekend, next Saturday night actually, at Richmond. Speaking of that, it should be worth noting that besides Richmond, the first race in the playoffs in Milwaukee and Homestead, plus the Bristol truck race, the remaining races in the Truck Series schedule will be on Fridays in some capacity, either afternoon or late afternoon into the evening. So I do want to let you guys know that much at least. It would depend on the tracks, obviously. But just know that all the Truck Series races from here on out will be on FS1. Now, who do I think is going? How do I think the championship is going to play out? Well, like I said last time, it's pretty much going to be a two-truck race between Heim and Ekins. Sure, you could get momentum build up for the other two as well, but let's be realistic. Unless the top two drivers take themselves out of Phoenix, one of them will win the championship. And to me, that driver right now would be Ekins. Just barely, though. I just don't think Corey Heim is mature enough to learn from his mistake last year or to overcome that for the title. But we'll see. Now, as a reminder for the Xfinity Series, they're off until Michigan, and they got 5 races left until the CW takes over, following Watkins Glen. The 5 tracks on the USA portion of the schedule being Michigan, Darlington, Daytona, Atlanta, and Watkins Glen. Then from Bristol onward, it'll be the CW with the NBC broadcast team, by the way, calling all the races from here on out. We still don't know, however, who's going to take over the broadcasting duties for 2025 and beyond. So I should just make a quick correction regarding NBC portion for just for the remaining races of 2024. But you get the point by now, folks. And the Cup Series, where they return in Richmond, pretty much Daytona and Talladega onward will be on NBC. The rest of the races that I did not mention, USA. With Lee Diffie going to be the broadcast booth for the Cup races beginning at Richmond. Now, is there anything else I want to talk about right quick? No, that's pretty much it. Anyway, folks, I'll be back on Tuesday to preview Richmond for the Cup Series and to preview Richmond for the Truck Series and Advanced next week, as well as who I think the last 2 spots will go to earns up the playoffs. Then, after each run of the playoffs for the Truck Series, same thing with Cup and Xfinity, I will tell you who I think will be eliminated for the playoffs going into the 3rd race of each round. Except for Martinsville, where I tell you who the last driver will be. Unless we get to the scenario, of course, that they can't lock in on points or haven't won yet before Martinsville. They're not giving my Martinsville race winner as well as who will be in based on points. Anyway, for now, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. And before I go, I do want to show you the weather conditions right quick, so you can see for yourself on how bad the weather is right now